Here's another example. Um, if we qualified using P number 1, an SA53 to a P number 8, an SA 249 type 316. So you're going 316 to any to a carbon steel P1, and we're going to use 309, which would be an F5A8. We can then weld any P number 1 material listed on the table to any P number 8 listed on the table. Once again, this is no impacts required. If you go through those tables, there's a zillion, and I say a zillion, but there's a huge number of P8 materials and a huge number of P1 materials. So if you can do P1 to P8, you've covered a lot of ground. So, and that once again, that's why ASME Section 9 did this. They decided, okay, we're going to group base materials so that it's like, okay, this stuff is pretty much the same. There's some minor changes in the constituents, but for mechanical properties and mechanical properties in regards to welding, it's the same stuff. You weld one of these to one of these, you're good. So just something to keep in mind as you're qualifying weld procedures. And we'll talk about the F numbers and A numbers later on.
So we can weld any of the P8 numbers on the top to any of the P1 numbers on the bottom. So you can see that gives us a lot of different material combinations. We can go from forgings to sheet to strip to resistance welded pipe to castings to plate. So that's why the Section 9 committee has P numbers.